Azure Bastion is a fully managed platform as a service offering that enables secure RDP and SSH access to your virtual machines directly from the Azure portal or via native client support. With private-only Azure Bastion, organizations can further reduce their attack surface by removing the need for a public IP address on the Bastion service itself. In this video, you'll learn how to deploy and configure private-only Azure Bastion. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm Manhar and welcome back to MSFT WebCast. Private-only Azure Bastion deployments secure workloads end-to-end by creating a non-internet routable Bastion service that is accessible only through private IP addresses. As a result, connections to the Bastion host via a public IP address are not permitted. This deployment model is designed for environments where connectivity to the virtual network is provided through ExpressRoute or an IPsec VPN, removing the requirement for a public IP address to access Azure Bastion. Pause the video and go through the comparison between standard Bastion and private-only Bastion. Private-only Bastion is configured at the time of the deployment and requires the premium tier. You can't change from a regular Bastion deployment to a private-only deployment. Note that in this demo, I'll only cover the deployment. Since ExpressRoute or a VPN is not configured, I cannot demonstrate how to connect to a virtual machine using private-only Bastion. That will be covered in future videos. Let's deploy a private-only Azure Bastion. Open your preferred web browser, navigate to portal.azure.com and sign in with your Azure account. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Virtual Network. Under Services, select Virtual Networks. In the first step, we will create an Azure Bastion subnet in our test virtual network. Access the virtual network in which you want to create an Azure Bastion subnet. Expand Settings and click on Subnets. Click Subnets to add another subnet to this virtual network. From the drop-down menu, select Azure Bastion Template. The subnet name will be automatically set to Azure Bastion Subnet. All other required information is already selected, but you can change it if needed. Choose the IP address range based on your networking topology. The subnet size must be /26 or larger. For host scaling, a /26 or larger subnet is recommended. Using a smaller subnet limits the number of scale units. Leave all the settings at the default values and click on Add button. Wait for the subnet deployment process to complete. The Azure Bastion subnet has been created successfully. Check the name of the subnet, IP version 4 address range, and available IPs. Step 2. Deploy private-only Azure Bastion in this virtual network. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Bastion. Under Services, select Bastions. At the moment, we don't have any Azure Bastion instances. Click on Create. Keep the default or select a different subscription. Choose the resource group where you want to create the Bastion resource. You can also create a new one by selecting the Create New option. Now specify a meaningful name for the Bastion resource. For example, Private VNet Bastion. Select the region where your virtual network resides. We'll keep the East US region selected. Select the zone or zones from the drop-down if you want to enable zone redundancy. Next, select the tier. To deploy private-only Azure Bastion, we must select the premium tier. The instance count setting is used for host scaling and is configured in scale unit increments. Use the slider or enter a value to specify the desired number of instances. The default is 2. So let's leave it that for this example. Next, configure the virtual network settings. From the drop-down list, select your virtual network. Only virtual networks in the currently selected subscription and region are listed. For this example, we will select an existing virtual network. You can also create a separate virtual network if needed. Ensure that the Azure Bastion subnet created earlier is selected. If it is not already selected, use the drop-down menu to choose it. Verify the IP address range of this Azure Bastion subnet. The Configure IP address section is where you specify that this is a private-only deployment. You must select private IP address from the options. When you select private IP address, the public IP address settings are automatically removed. Let's move on to the Advanced tab. If you plan to use ExpressRoute or VPN with private-only Bastion, select IP-based connection. This is the setting that enables the entire configuration to work. With Premium tier, we also get one more feature named Session Recording. When Session Recording is enabled, graphical sessions for RDP and SSH connections to virtual machines can be recorded through the Bastion host. After a session is closed or disconnected, recordings are stored in a blob container in your storage account. You can view these recordings in the Azure portal on the session recording page. Let's move on to tags. Add tags as needed. When you are ready, click Review plus Create. Azure will validate the selected options and values. Once validation passes, select Create. It takes about 10 minutes for the Bastion resource to be created and deployed. I'll pause the video here and come back once it's done. The deployment is complete. Let's go to Resource. Here's the newly deployed Azure Bastion. In the Overview tab, we can view its details. You can see information such as the Azure Bastion DNS name, availability zone, and tier. If ExpressRoute or a VPN is already configured, you can use it to connect to your Azure virtual machine via its private IP address. This is how private-only Azure Bastion can be deployed. That's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Microsoft Azure and other Microsoft related topics. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.